Well, just 3 months after touring the multi-million-dollar Cove Resort development on Eleuthera, Prime Minister Perry Christie is impressed at the facility's progress. While on that island last week, the Prime Minister made another stop to the upscale property, which upon completion is not only expected to inject a much-needed boost to that island's economy, but also provide the island's very first movie theater. Our Andrew Knowles has more.
Much progress has been made on the casually trendy island-exclusive resort, the Cove Eleuthera in Gregorytown, since Prime Minister Perry Christie last toured the development in July. Among the highlights of the extensive enhancements to the resort include an infinity pool, 3 restaurants, a coffee shop, meticulous landscaping, and breathtaking views. And now the resort will even become the home of the island's first movie theater.
We're going to do once a week where we let the locals come, but the stipulation is they have to come with their child. So that way it gets them to spend time with their children and come to the movie theater.
Prime Minister Perry Christie and members of his delegation toured the site while on Eleuthera last week, assessing the hurricane damage. Impressed with what he saw, Prime Minister Christie assured property owner Sidney Torres of his government's support in making the development work.
Really created something that is what I call exotic, different, and we in the government, we are committed to supporting it, because it's an interesting model that he's now putting in place that could work. And so we want to make this a success, given the investment he's making.
It's no secret family island resorts have found it difficult to meet their projections during strained economic times, especially the Cove Resort, which has changed ownership over the years. But Torres is confident that he has a special formula in order to ensure the Cove becomes a thriving resort. And it's a blueprint that Prime Minister Christie hopes to use for other family island developments.
The issue before is they only had 15 rooms, 20 rooms. The problem is like in Harbor Island, they get a 700 ADR, okay? You can have 23 rooms. For people that don't know what that ADR means, you can have 23 rooms. You got to get that 700 ADR for what the prices they're selling that property for over there, because it's prime. Whereas on this side, we're going to attract them because the rate's going to be half the price, but we'll have more rooms to justify the cost that we're going to spend in making this property what it is today.
If he succeeds, then he demonstrates how you should go about taking advantage and creating small units in the family islands to attract people, give them a lasting experience, and make them want to come back over and over. So this is all about being able to create a clientele that would make this their home, and they would come and come.
So far, the Cove has created some 160 jobs for the community, and Torres says once the resort is up and operational, he expects to employ about 100 full-time and 30 to 40 part-time workers. The Cove will be an exclusive 50-room resort with 26 new garden and beachfront guest suites to complement the existing 24 rooms. Andrew Knowles, ZNS Network News.